Transformers, robots in disguise.
Oh, I was totally about to say more than meets the eye.
More than meets the eye. No, you're right. And I said it wrong.
Then robots in disguise.
Yes. You're right.
I'm so happy that
you know what? I was thinking of it right, and then I switched it when I actually verbalized it.
Good. I'm so glad to have a one-up on you when I can. It feels great.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in disguise.
I sound great.
Hey, I guess you can figure what we're reviewing right now. Transformers, Rise of the Beast. They're back.
PG-13, and I gotta say, I don't think they've missed on these yet.
Nope.
It's probably one of the few.
But it's one of the better ones.
Yeah. It's one of the. This is one of the few movies where they do sequels that you actually do want to see them all, and they've all been pretty good.
Yeah.
So keep. Woo. What is it? Is it Michael Bay? Yeah. Yeah. So they're doing it, and I ain't mad.
I like some Michael Bay.
All right, let's talk about who's in it.
You said PG-13 already.
Yes.
It's 2 hours and 7 minutes long. All these movies are just getting longer and longer.
Didn't notice this one though.
No,
it was action packed.
Because this was action packed. It was good. It stars Anthony Ramos as Noah Diaz. You remember him from In the Heights, Hamilton, A Star Is Born.
He's blowing up because I watch Will and Grace, and he's on Will and Grace, and he's Grace's assistant. Oh, okay. That's the first time I've seen him, and it was funny because he actually sang. He was telling Grace how to sing on the episode because she's like this kind of opera singer. This is a running joke, but anyway, I was like, "Oh, he's fine. Who's this guy?" The next thing I know, I watched Hamilton because I just barely watched that maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, this guy's everywhere." And he just started. Oh, he's in a liquor commercial, one of the upscale liquor commercials.
Yes, yep.
And he's got a bunch of freckles, and he's just so cute.
Yeah, well, he's taken, but he is cute.
Did you have to say that? You couldn't just let me have a moment?
I'm sorry that I just killed it for you.
Thank you. Okay. Who else?
I'm sorry. Dominique Fishback as Elena Wallace.
I was so happy.
She's blowing up too.
I was so happy to see her. Those two leading because she is the nutty chick from Swarm.
Yep.
Exactly. Whoa.
Yep.
I like her.
I first remember seeing her in Project Power with Jamie Foxx, but she was in stuff before that. But that's where I first remember seeing her. But she was also in like The Hate U Give. I didn't remember that she was in that.
I don't remember her from.
Because I think it was a small part.
But that's cool.
She was in a lot of stuff. She was in Judas and the Black Messiah. I do remember her in that.
Was she the one he was dating?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yep.
Wow. Okay. She's good.
She's good.
I've seen her in Swarm. I'm like,
she's nutty. She's on the rise.
Very versatile. Okay. Yes. We like you, Dominique.
Luna Lauren Velez. So
she's back to blowing up. All of a sudden, she just came back out. We knew her the most.
Spider-Man.
New York Undercover.
This one, New York Undercover. But she was just in the latest Spider-Man that's out right now.
She does voiceovers.
She's in this one
She's
right
in,
now.
Power. Mm-hmm. In one of those.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happened, but she just started blowing right back up again. She still looks good.
I think she's been working steady, but just, you know how it's like they'll film so many things and then all of a sudden the same year, same time, boom, all the projects come out at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's probably what went on with it. But she was in Oz and Dexter.
She went up against Monet in Power, boy. I was like, oh shoot, it's about to get hectic. Okay.
Dean Scott Vasquez as Chris Diaz. I loved him. The little brother, the little boy.
He was in The Heights too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he sing?
Probably. It's been a while since In the Heights came out, so I'm going to say yes because it's a musical. So I'm just going to say yes.
And Anthony Ramos was in there too, and he sings. So
yes.
He sings and he rocks. He's pretty good.
But I loved his character.
And he's so cute.
They were so good as brothers.
The little kid was good too. Okay.
Yeah. Toby Wigway as Reek.
This is the guy that raps.
Yes.
That everybody is like really into. They say is he really conscious about his rap and all that stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
He was also in this show called Mo that's on Netflix. And this show called Rap-ish. That's on HBO Max. Or now Max. Called Max.
For whatever reason they changed that. I don't know. But okay.
He was on that.
Okay.
He was pretty funny. Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime's voice. He's been in all the Transformers and Bumblebee movies and the video games. He voiced Optimus Prime.
Talk about an ongoing gig that you are paid.
You know what I'm saying? I would take that.
Just like Flo.
I would take that. Hello.
Yeah, like Flo and the Allstate guy. That's an ongoing gig.
You know what I'm saying?
You get crazy paid for that. All right.
People might be like, "Oh, you're Flo." Oh, that's what you do? You know that woman is paid.
Dude, paid out the wazoo.
A national commercial on all the time. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Unless her contract sucked and she didn't read it. Ron Perlman as Optimus Primal.
I didn't know that was Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
We know him, most of us probably know him from Sons of Anarchy. He was
for sure.
His freaking guts.
If you haven't watched Sons of Anarchy, you need to watch that.
I kind of want to watch that and Breaking Bad again. But Ron Perlman has been around for a long, long time. Yeah. And I found a show, because I like those psychological thrillers.
Yep.
It's called Hand of God. It's I think it was only 2 seasons. I can't remember if it was Netflix, but I just watched it.
I saw that.
Yeah, and I wanted more, but they ended it. I'm like, this was kind of good.
I hate when they do that.
Yes, it's so irritating. And I found a couple of good shows lately, and after 2 or 3 seasons, it's over. So I try to set myself up like, listen here, you already know you're going to be disappointed. But I like that show with him in it. It was, So he's Optimus Primal.
Mentally preparing.
Yeah, mentally preparing myself to get sad. So Optimus Primal is different from Optimus Prime. Because at first I was like, huh?
Yeah. I was like, was Optimus Prime Gorillaverse?
Okay.
I was like, no, okay.
Yeah, I did too. I was confused.
They're 2 different things. Pete Davidson as Mirage. You'll know him from SNL, King of Staten Island. You didn't know that? You don't recognize his voice?
I didn't.
It was so Pete Davidson. He was just himself.
I don't know him very. I never knew. I told you I didn't even know who he was until he came out about dating Kim Kardashian, because I don't watch SNL and stuff.
Oh,
so I didn't know who he was.
He was in Bodies.
Now I know.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't recognize his voice. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he has a big role in this, and we'll talk about that. Peter Dinklage is Scourge.
That's our guy from Game of Thrones.
Yep, the boss, Pixels, Nip Tuck. I missed that. If they're gonna bring something back, bring back Nip Tuck.
Nip Tuck. He was also in a movie with Chris Rock. I want to say it was called something at a funeral.
Four Weddings at a Funeral.
Something like that, but it was with Chris Rock and Peter Dinklage. Their dad had passed away, and Peter Dinklage, he had a character in there, and they found out that their dad had been sleeping with him, and he was like, I'm here for my props, and they're like, who are you?
Oh, okay, the black movie about the funeral.
But I love him, and it's, what I love about him, I had read an article, and he said for the longest time he kept getting offered roles, as a little person or something like that. And he said at some point he had to start saying no. Mm-hmm. He was getting pigeonholed. The guy's a freaking fantastic actor.
Fantastic.
Respect, because he got what he wanted. Yeah. He started getting roles, and he's got movies and stuff out, and it doesn't always have something to do with just because he's a little person.
Right.
But I like the way he put his foot down. He was like, I'm
even
here.
In Nip Tuck, he didn't play like a little person's part.
Mm-hmm. He's good. The guy's good. I love him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Michelle Yeoh as Airazor. She's in Everything Everywhere All at Once and Crazy Rich Asians and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and a plethora of other things.
You know her face immediately.
You gotta know Michelle Yeoh.
I know her name now because I've seen her.
She's done a ton of voiceovers, including this one. So, yeah.
Okay.
Liza Koshy as RC. She started with YouTube and blew up. She's been like...
We're on YouTube too.
We're on YouTube too.
She
has
we do voiceovers as well.
Hosted shows, TV shows and things. She did Liza on Demand on YouTube. She did Dancing with Myself. That's a show she hosted. She's a dancer as well. And she's been acting more and more. She's really good and she's really funny. Coleman Domingo, love him. He's Unicron.
Listen, I watched him when I first seen him ever. He's been acting for a while. It was on Fear the Walking Dead. I hated I still hate his freaking gut. He is such a little slick, conniving little, his name is Victor on there. We all hate his gut. But the guy's a really good actor. He's a very good actor. His voice and his manner of speech is what gets me all the time.
Yes. Oh, I love his voice.
His voice, and just nice chocolate man. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
But I like him. Hate him on Fear the Walking Dead though. Okay.
Yeah. He's also in Selma, and some of you recognize him from Euphoria.
Oh, Selma, you just brought back some memories.
Yeah. Wow. And lastly, Cristo Fernandez as Will Jack. And you'll know him from Ted Lasso.
I heard that's a really funny show.
It is very funny. Yes. And I hate that it ended.
Did they do that again?
They wrapped it up. It wasn't like we're just not coming back.
Why? Oh, you mean it's done. They didn't cut it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's done.
It's a comedy, right?
But I wish that they didn't end it.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. So
it's a comedy. It's really good, and it's about football players, soccer in U.S. And he was a professional soccer player in real life.
Okay.
So it fits, but he got an injury and then he parlayed into acting, and now he's great. Now he's in Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Backup. I always have a backup plan.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's going on in Transformers: Rise of the Beast in
what's
this
going
one?
on?
Yeah. What's popping?
All right, this is straight from Paramount Pictures themselves.
Okay.
Returning to the action and spectacle that have captured moviegoers around the world, Transformers: Rise of the Beast will take audiences on a 90s globe-trotting adventure with Autobots and introduce a whole new faction of Transformers, the Maximals, to join them as allies in the existing battle for Earth. Directed by Stephen Caple Jr. and starring Anthony Ramos and Dominique Fishback.
Let me tell you what I love. I like the new characters they introduced in here.
Me too.
I was like, wow, that is so freaking cool. And it was like the one thing you're going to get with Transformers every time. You're going to get some good, almost said, can I say ass?
Yeah.
Some good ass fight scenes. Boom, and you got all these big metal robots just killing stuff, tearing up the town, and it's just, you're just sitting there like, and it was so action packed. I know you hear all the sound effects. The sound design does a great job in these movies.
Yeah, they do.
And you just be sitting there like, did I feel that in my seat?
Yeah, I didn't even go to a special theater, and I think like,
boom. And my friend was just telling me, so we don't have that theater out here. I forgot the name of it, but he said they all the seats in there are made like a Universal Studios where you feel the boom and all of that. The seats are like that. Of course, you pay an upcharge for it, but I wouldn't care. I would do it.
I would do it.
Yeah,
bring it to Arizona.
He bought it. He's seen
Harkins, bring it
Transformers
to Arizona because we love Harkins. So
we
can blend it too. We can blend it too.
Let's hit
Come on, Dan Harkins. Sir.
I would love to sit in the theater feeling it rumble, and when the water comes, spray a little bit on my face, and it's just that he really enjoyed it because he said the seats were so bomb.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on, Harkins, you got
okay,
this.
I don't know about the water on my face after COVID.
It was like a little. It was like a little spray.
Little mist.
Yeah, a little mist. And it just made it more interesting. But gosh, imagine watching this movie in those.
I know.
Gosh. Yeah, okay.
That'd be dope. I really love the soundtrack in this movie.
Oh, yes, because it was
set in the 90s. And it's in Brooklyn. It starts off in Brooklyn. So you got some Biggie. We got some SWV. We got some Diggable Planets. We
They kicking it in here. It's like a party.
I sure was. I was enjoying that whole soundtrack.
It was.
Hey, every time I turn around, another one of my jams came on.
I'm like, oh shit. I forgot that was on my autoplay. Yeah,
right.
That's, like they did a great job with this, and the fact that they used Anthony and Dominique as lead. Yeah, a lot of people were really loving that. You know, you got two minorities who aren't necessarily huge stars, but they brought it and they were able to bring the audience and they were able to keep it.
I know a lot of these movies, you got Little Mermaid, you got this one, you got Spider-Man, are trying to become more diverse. You're seeing more.
They're doing it.
We're not pushing our Caucasian friends out by any means.
No.
It's just integrating more with them. So you have a mixture. It's more of like what America looks like. It's not just
right. And we've said before that we know it's not perfect, but it's gotten so much better. And as long as we keep going in the right direction, I'm happy about that.
Yeah,
I'm happy that they don't have to have these, big A-lister stars, and they can still carry the movie.
Right.
These are going to be the future stars. We know they're both freaking good.
They're future A-listers if they're not already. I mean, they're like.
They're pretty much.
I feel like they're like B+.
Yeah. Well, they're A-listers, but everybody doesn't know their name as a household name yet.
Yeah.
But I think Dominique Fishback. Everybody might know her name after she did
maybe after this movie it will be. You know what? And I'm talking about like I thought it was super great, which I did think it was good. I did enjoy it. But Pete Davidson, and I liked him, but sometimes he's a little too much Pete Davidson for me. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Constantly pushing his. I know what you're talking about.
Sometimes his acting seemed good, and sometimes it just seemed like it's Pete Davidson.
It's just him.
Like I just picture Pete Davidson.
That's how I feel about Tiffany Haddish sometimes.
Yeah, it kind of took me out of the character a little bit sometimes. Like they could have. I'm sorry, Pete. They could have used a little less Pete Davidson, maybe.
Like I said,
he was funny. He was funny. He was pretty good, but sometimes it was too much. In my opinion. It was a little too much.
This movie, this is excellent. Like to the point where I'm now, because sometimes Vudu has really great prices when they bring out like a bunch of sequels. I think I got like the Tyler Perry whole collection.
Get the whole set.
Yeah, like $25.
Yeah.
You got to catch them. So I'll go in there sometimes. I'm hoping they're going to do Transformers.
Yeah.
And I want them all. because I absolutely love Transformers. There was one that I liked them all, but there was one where it was too jokey. Too many little funny jokes when it was.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they got a little trouble for that too, because one of them had like a black scent and all that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I didn't dislike it. I'm just saying that was one that wasn't the best, but I want the whole collection.
I liked Dark of the Moon, but there were some parts where it went so fast and the moon is so dark. It was like hard to see some of the action with the fight. You know how we started and you're like, I love the fighting and everything. You could hardly see it. It went so fast. It was just like a ball metal just everywhere. I was like, everywhere. So they did better with this Rise of the Beast.
It's great and it's funny. Every time I see the car, I'm like, they go Bumblebee. That's Bumblebee. Yeah. I wish you would just go ahead and transform.
Everybody loves Bumblebee.
I know.
He's the favorite. So they have to keep
the best.
Yeah.
But the new character, was it a gorilla? Yeah. It was a gorilla. I like
Optimus Primal.
Oh, Primal. I like that. So I'm wondering why it's called Primal, because he's a beast, obviously. Yeah. But the new characters in here were freaking fantastic.
They were. They were dope. I love Air Razor.
Yes. Oh yes! Oh my gosh, yes.
In RC,
yes. The new ones in here are great. You know what? The writers. I'm glad that this was done long before the writer's strike went on. Yeah. Writers, you guys do freaking fantastic.
Because we needed more female Autobots and stuff too. So now we
wasn't that nice? You know, it's like I was in there like, yeah, there go that girl power. You know I was, right?
I know.
It's like
I know.
And they had it all. I'm like, I could beat her.
Yeah.
Let me beat her and fight some of these dudes.
You're like, can I ride the motorcycle? RC, can you give me a ride?
Can we do? Let's do this. But the movie was great. So we got some facts, some fun facts you want to share?
There are extra scenes. So about 40 seconds into the credits, it lasts about 1 minute and 5 seconds.
We know.
Oh, sorry, 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, we know there's going to be another one.
Sorry for rubbing my nose, y'all.
Which we want more. I'm not tired of these. Just not like Halloween or none of those. We want more. Yeah. We want more of these. And you know what's messed up though? Well, I ain't gonna say it's messed up. It's something she did to herself. So you remember when Megan Good, not Megan Good. Sorry, Megan Good. We were just talking about you and Jonathan Majors. But anyways, Megan Fox.
Yes.
So you remember she was in these?
Yes.
She said some stuff about the Michael Bay, which was foolish. And guess what happened?
Yeah, she was out. I don't think Michael Bay did this one since they said his. It was directed by
a different director, but I'm sure his name is somewhere still up in the mix.
Probably.
But like, you got to be crazy to do certain. I mean, sometimes you're just asking.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Save it for your spouse at home. Y'all talk about it, but she made it a public thing. It's like, hold on,
Wendy
girl.
Williams said, save it for the kitchen table. That's kitchen table talk.
Because hold on, girl. We know you, but you're not like Angela
Bassett
or Tom Hanks.
We liked you, but obviously you were replaceable because they replaced you.
Yeah, because I mean, it was her looks. She's not a bad actress. I'm not saying that, but it wasn't to the point where she was irreplaceable. No, and that's where she messed up at.
Lots of beautiful women in Hollywood.
You got that right, because they've had some absolutely gorgeous women in a lot of these Transformers. So you messed that up, but that's on you. And I like seeing the different women in there. You know, give somebody other chances to.
I do too. Yeah,
I enjoy it. Let's talk about some fun stuff.
Air Razor tells Optimus Prime that Maximals are part of the Autobots' past and future. In Beast Wars Transformers that came out in 1996, Maximals are descendants of the Autobots who travel back in time to Earth long before the Autobot-Decepticon War.
The Decepticons, Transformers. I just thought about that line. It's funny how we remember stuff in our head. Like, how do I know that song still?
That's why Optimus Primal was named after Optimus Prime.
Okay.
According to Stephen Capel Jr., the Porsche 964 was specifically chosen as a tribute to Transformers director Michael Bay's previous film Bad Boys in 1995, where the two main characters, Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, rode around in a Porsche 964.
Oh, that baby is nice too. Woo.
During filming in Peru, a Peruvian child showed his Transformers drawings to director Stephen Capel Jr., and in response, Capel invited him to the premiere and paid to renovate his school's roof.
Cool.
Stephen is also African American, so that was also good.
That's cool.
That's cool. That's probably why the soundtrack was so banging. I don't know.
It's nice to know people are doing stuff for kids. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
and helping out so somewhere. Dope. You know what I mean?
That's why I read that. I was like, I got to put this in the notes.
That's so fantastic.
Nice. Yeah,
we appreciate that. Help out the little kids. You know?
Yeah,
that's sweet. Well, this movie. Listen, First of all, if you haven't seen it, go to the theater. You need to see this on the big screen or either IMAX maybe.
Yes.
One of them, since till we get our booming seats from Harkins that we're going to talk to Dan Harkins about.
Or the Dolby Theater if you go to AMC.
It's totally worth it.
Yes.
I remember one of the Transformers, I went back to the movies a second time and seen it. I just don't remember which one it was.
I know, right?
It was good.
Or Sin 1 for Harkins.
Yes. I think we have that one. I know we have a couple of them, but see it at the movies. Yeah. Don't wait for it. The whole family can see it. Don't wait. There's nothing bad in there. It's all good. The fighting scenes are freaking phenomenal. The voices, listen, I want to give sound design a freaking hug because y'all be doing it in this. And the sound has to be good. When you watch something that good, you need to feel the boom and the clash. And y'all did fantastic. And I'm giving this a 4 clappers because I love this movie. What about you, Jules?
You know what? I'm also going to give it 4. I'm going to give it 4. But like I said, sometimes Pete Davidson was Pete Davidson too much. But like I said, I didn't hate it. You know, just I would have toned him down just a touch, a niche. But it was still really good. I still enjoyed it, and I'm still gonna watch it again.
Freaking great! Take your whole family, even if you paid full price. You will not regret paying full price for this whatsoever.
Yep. You just gotta see it on a big screen. It's great. Just gotta.
We love Transformers. We can't wait for the next one. We're going to watch them all because so far they have not disappointed us. No. They've been good and they've done great. Like I said, there's very few movies that you can say they've done good with all these sequels and you still want some more.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, unfortunately, I'm hearing that they're going to bring another Michael. Please don't do that. Don't do another Halloween. I think you read somewhere that they said he can't die. Please.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that. But anywho. We want to thank you for tuning in to our review of Transformers Rise of the Beast. See it now. Me and Jules, guess where else you can find us at? We are on Facebook. We're on YouTube.
Yes.
We're on Instagram. We're on Cash App. If you want to make a donation, we appreciate it. We also take requests. So if there's something you want to see, let us know. We'll shout you out on the show. Also, check us out on the FearCon Network. Yes, so go to Connect Your City. Click on FearCon tab, and you'll see our horror and thrillers, psychological thrillers, all uploaded there on a regular basis, okay?
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank you very much for tuning in to this fabulous review of Transformers Rise of the Beast, and we will see you back soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.